like it right now. No? Okay, we're good. We can leave. Try to grab this iron. There we go. Okay, now we leave. Woohoo! Stop into the museum, drop it all off, and then run the F home. That's all we need to do. Woohoo! Tide Caverns fishing set. Okay. Run home. Quarter after one. Drunken, I need you now. Ooh, let me call my animals in. I don't know what that. Well, I don't know what happened to my chicken. I'm not gonna lie. The last day of summer. The last day of summer. Alrighty. Come here. Okay. I think I need to put some, like, hay in with the... Yeah, let me take this. I gotta go put this in with the cow. Over here. Alrighty, we're up to double 4 chicken egg. I got some different ooh, I don't like those. Bring me back to my little tennis skirt that we've got rocking today. Alrighty, I've done the barn. What are my other tasks? Just the food reserves right now, huh? Cheese. Chicken egg. I don't have a worm. I don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Cool. So then I think what we'll need to go and... I think we're just going to go to the mines then. Request for cod. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do that. I do want to do this. Let's see. Skill level. Okay, we got this. And then, let's see. Ooh. What else can we get moving here? What's up, Apom? I hope you're doing well, gamer. I can upgrade my axe technically. Fishing rod, I would like to do that. Maybe I'll wait until I can get the iron ones. What do I have in terms of armor? Okay, I have the little band. I've got the little, the iron armor here. Just chilling tonight. Very nice. Do we do the pants and the cloth shoes, maybe? Or maybe we just wait for the iron for that too. We'll do the pants. We'll do that. The cheese fries were not worth it? How are cheese fries not worth it? Cheese fries are always worth it. The pain? Yeah. It sucks, but you kind of deal with it. Okay, let me put the pants on. Toss those bad boys. Hot girl tummy issues? Yeah, I know. Yeah, but even with hot girl tummy issues, you get cheese fries are always worth it. I feel like, at least. Alrighty, let's go down to 40. See what we can do. In the scary mines. Iron or silver. Okay, ready? And oh, shoot. Come on, try again. Nope. I'm a little late. Come on. Go. Nope. Try again. Come on. Come on. So close. Got it. Fuck. No. Come on. Try again. We'll get it one of these times. I swear to God. No. Okay, well, we did it. I wasn't very good at it, but we did it. Ooh, bug. Get your... Oh, caught it. We're good. Rock roach. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump over here, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, apparently I can hit it from across here. Fuck. Get your butt over here. Come on, go. I'll wait. Oh, you're gonna walk away now? Got it. Okay, we're good. We did it! We are almost already dead though, but that's fine. We're learning. Yeah, we definitely need a better pickaxe. Holy cow, this is taking forever. Alrighty. Ooh. I saw another bug over there. Nice. Ooh, I need that thing. Give me this thing. Earth shroom. Get me out of that passageway. And jump. Gotcha. Crystalline cricket. Alrighty. Beautiful. We're getting there. Let me jump, please. No, 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 no. Eat! Let me eat! Don't kill me! No, 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 no. No, no. Okay. Do not kill me! Okay, come on. Come at me. Come on. Got that one. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We survived. Here, come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Woo! Come on. Woo! Don't kill me! Got it. I will die. Seen a couple others play it. Might have to pick it up at some point. It's really good. I really love this game. Highly recommend. Alrighty, let's go fishing. Ew. Earth eel. Not a fan there. Okay, goal is to just avoid the mushrooms. I need to go redo 100% on Stardew again first. Yes, you should also do that. Now that 1.6 is out, I like definitely high key want to do a perfection run again. But like not, you know, a perfection run, but like kind of chill, you know, like we did before. Oh, oh. Can I catch it, please? What is this? Give offering? Place 10 stone. Okay. Oh. Okay, bye. I'm gonna leave only because I have no health, so I'm not trying to die. But I will go and donate all this to the museum. And then tomorrow is fall, so we get all the new fall stuff. There we go. Woohoo! At least I can do that. I haven't played since 1.6 came out. Very excited to see this new stuff. Oh, the new stuff is phenomenal. Highly recommend all of the new stuff. up, Algo? Hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. Howdy. Butt meat raid. Thank you, butt meat raid. Raiders. Hello. Oh, I don't need to type that in all caps. Thank you. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, 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 hello. Butt meat raid. Butt meat raid. Where am I going? I need to go home. Oh, actually, I wanted the thing of sugar, so I'm going to go into the general store real fast. I have all silver tools plus another 600 ore and still haven't found that perfect silver ore. Really? Wild. And I must have gotten lucky somehow. Don't know how, but I must have just gotten lucky. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. If you do not know me, my name is Lee. My pronouns are she, her. I play a lot of Stardew Valley and other cozy games here on the internet. I speedrun a lot of said cozy games on the internet as well. And we've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria as of recently. How goes the fields? The fields are going pretty good. Oh, I just realized I have all these eggs. Okay. Go over here. Where are the crystals? Like, I have crystals somewhere. There they are. And the pete's up there. Okay. Did you get the lunar moth? What do you mean? What lunar moth? I gotta call my animals in. I don't want them to hate me. Send inside. How many eggs did they say that they needed? 12. Okay, I meant 7. The rare spring bug. Oh, no. I didn't get it at all. No, there was literally one bug. I was so mad. I got everything else in spring, and I didn't get that one. It sucked. Also, welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, Kionis. Hello, Inch. Hello, Algo. Hello, Tootie. Also, for any Raiders that are just coming in, we do have a thing around here. It's a Happy Raid and Run. So if you need to go and leave and take care of yourself, please make sure to go and do so. Alrighty. If you can't tell, I have not upgraded literally anything else with my farm. Have a great stream. Thank you. Alright, we have 2,000 gold to work with here. This is not gonna work. Get rid of all those, please. Baby. Oh. Just a little baby. And then chickens. There we go. I get an egg. Perfect. Okay, we've got 8 now. Good to go. Beautiful. Let's go get some seeds now, shall we? What is this? Oh, it's a chestnut. Didn't know that's how that they grew, but that's cool. Alrighty. New bugs and new things to collect. Excited for that. Ooh, heather. New fall outfits. Holy fudge. Goddamn. Alrighty. We will have to see everybody then. Striped bass. Sure. I don't know where I'm gonna find a striped bass, but there we go. March? What's up? Okay. Oh, that's a cute little outfit. I like Holt's fanny pack. Alrighty, here we go. What are we gonna plant today? Harvested once. Of course your cranberry seeds you're gonna get more than one. Every 3 days? That's nice. But those wheat seeds are expensive. Rice seed? Okay. Onion. Okay, we'll have to come back for an orange sapling, I guess. But I have all the other seeds. Can you move the trees once you put them down? Like, I have 2 trees here. There's our apple tree back there. I guess we're just putting a little orchard here. I'll go put this over here. Okay. This one regrows. And the onion regrows. I know that. I think the rice also does, and the wheat. Do I have any other fall seeds? That's spring. That's winter. Oh, there's pumpkins. Cool. Any seeds that I've randomly gathered otherwise? No. Cool. More pumpkins for us. And watering can. Honestly, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna forage a bunch of stuff. While we wait. Not wait, but you know. Just gonna forage a bunch of stuff. Ooh, hello. Little grasshopper that's right on the edge there. I can't catch that, huh? Nope. Okay. It's fine. Alrighty, what else can we find? Give me this. Fog orchid. I like it. This is another hazelnut. Or chestnut, sorry. We'll go down to the beach as well. Hello, butterfly. Horseradish, okay. What do we got? Rosemary? Okay. I'll go down to the beach next. Now that I have the third, like, bag upgrade, we're kind of chilling. Beach chopper. Okay, we've already gotten that one. More chestnuts. I feel like those are used for crafting as well, so. I did see a lunar moth. The moth that I was missing, but it was on this side of the water, and I couldn't get to it at that time in spring. Like, it hadn't let me get all the way over here yet. That was the unfortunate part. Okay. I didn't know you could get an artifact on the beach. That's cool. Ooh. Looks like a little sand dollar. I'll take the clay that I definitely left there. We'll take whatever this is. Alrighty, back up. Go closer to the museum, see what we can find. And then we'll go to the far east side. Ooh! Blackberries! That's fun. I like that. Alright, let me go up here, see if there's anything we can grab. There's just the heathers down there. I already have this guy. Grab it just in case. Hey. A butterfly we already have. I didn't realize I could step on that section, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything else, back to the left. I feel like everything else is now gonna be on to the east side. With everything else for any other foraging done. I feel like it's gotta be on the east side now. Did the museum change colors? Okay. Missing 3 flowers. 2 of those. Bunch of bugs, obviously. Alrighty. Monarch butterfly, beautiful. We'll go for the fish and everything else on another day. I just want to find the forage stuff. There's one. Viola. Anything up here? Another little flower. That's the heathers. Anything over here? No. We'll keep going this way then. More blackberries. Okay. Garlic, perfect. Another one of these flowers. I think we're still missing like 2 flowers. I don't know where those spawn. Is this one of them? Or it's the other forgeable item. It's only 9:30, we'll be fine. Oh, apples! I can donate the apples. So maybe the moon fruit is the flower. Gotcha, Beach. Inchworm. Suspicious. Alrighty, I have a little bit of time still. Before I have to run into bed. That's a lame fish. If you have to build a coop at the carpenter or buy at the rancher? At the carpenter. I got you. Don't worry. I've done that a couple of times. Cabbage seeds for the spring. Thanks, buddy. No problem. Happy to help. Let me call everybody in. Alrighty. Go to bed. We'll donate everything in the morning. Good to go. That's fall. Alrighty. Fall day 1. Woohoo! Nice. 34. Something else at the quest board we gotta go do. All the rest of this can be put in our inventory after I water. Shoot, I gotta do that first. Okay. I like the fall music. It's a little bit different. I think with hydrate, I will in 1 second. I'm hydrating my crops first. Okay, we've almost leveled up our farming. Beauty. I won't lie, I don't know how long it takes the cow to grow up. That's kind of what I was looking for. Alrighty, we're at 9. If... I will go look at the quest board here. I might go back to the mines today. Depending on a bunch of stuff. What did I get? Oh, it's a piece of furniture? Ooh. Yeah, I can get her blackberries. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. It's snack time. And I have to go to the bathroom. So, I will be right back. Enjoy the Fields of Mystery music. I'll do this so you can look at Lady Adeline while I'm gone. Alrighty. Be right back. Hi, Mel. Welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. Oh my god. Hi, you boys. Welcome on in. I just came back from grabbing a snack and going to the bathroom. I have spicy pickle chips. They're quite good. Welcome on in. How was stream? How was speedrunning? There we go. What kind of speedruns were you all getting up to today? I only know you were speedrunning because I got a ping from Lee Chad's Discord. saying, hey, Lee Chat's not live, but she's speedrunning with Ethan right now. So, there you go. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. My name is Lee. My pronouns are she, her. I'm currently obsessed with Fields of Mystria right now. And, yeah. I play a lot of other cozy games as well, too. And I do a bunch of Stardew Valley speedrunning as well. So welcome on in. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Milku. Hi, Ethan. Welcome on in, Raiders. It was alright. Mine's 120 Juno card, then we chat, and I did 2-player Mine's 120 Juno, so it was cool. We passed out of the saloon because it was a rip. Well played, but the mines were not it. Fair. Who are you trying to woo here? Adeline. Or Baylor. Or Celine. I kind of wanted to woo either Juniper or the Dr. Valen. However, Valen and Juniper have like a little thing going on, so like I don't want to interrupt that, is what somebody told me earlier. So I lost my crap when I saw the doctor. I know, the doctor is very... Okay, why did I get that kind of text message right now? Doctor, very hot, I gotta say, so. I wish you could date Ulrich. But alas, you cannot. But I wish you could. Is all I have to say. I love him. He's great. What's up, Gut? Welcome on in. Also, hi, Lady Antisocial. Welcome on in as well. And for any raiders that were just coming in, as a reminder, how people raid and run. So if you need to go and leave and take care of yourself, please make sure to go and do so. Just trying to get rid of that. This is everything, right? No. Okay. Let me go donate this stuff and then we can go to the mines after stopping and grabbing food. Alrighty, I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe again. Because we need to. Also, apologies, I will be muting my mic so I can eat my snack. My little spicy dill pickle chips. Alrighty, not so bad. I'll take it. I'll take it here. We've done kind of decently with a lot of the mine stuff here today. I'll take it. Trying to just get to the next section of 5. Alrighty, there we go. A little snack time. Crystal rose. Okay. Rude. Got it. Woohoo! Oh! There were so many! There we go. Got it. We're good. See what we can get. Cute little fish. There we go. Alrighty. Buddy. There we go. Party. Woohoo! Oh, seriously, square stone. Okay, so we'll have to find the round one then, right? That's what's needed for like a quest or something. That's a different one. And another one. Love that for me. We need one more floor here. And the faster we find the ladder, the better. Toast yelled at only one person today? Let's go. Did they deserve it? They were delivering furniture within 200 feet of her, so yes, got it. Yep. Understood. There we go, finally. Oh, my animals are gonna be so mad at me. It's fine. Ooh, what are you? Okay, nothing that we want. Yeah. That's okay. Our chickens are outside. Sorry. Oops. I'm just gonna put that in there for now for 2 seconds. Forgot my watering can. I'm sorry, chicken. I'm just gonna go check the quest board, and then we're gonna go turn all this in now. Because we need to. Chestnuts, that's easy. Who was the woman that wanted the blackberries? I need to go talk to Baylor. Oh, that one. Where is Baylor? He's down here at a stall. Oh, hear about the unloading job? Wonderful, let's get to it. Oh, is this a cutscene? Is this their 2-heart cutscene? I know the market, Baylor. We won't take charity. I couldn't pull the wool over your eyes if I tried, Nora. I'm making my share off your order, I assure you. Baylor. I do love our talks, but you have to excuse me. I've got business to attend to with Lee. Thanks for waiting. Sorry to put you in the position of being my out. I'll make sure there's something extra in your payment for today's work. I'm going to finish organizing these. Could you start taking the boxes to the general store? This has got to be a 2-heart cutscene. Kind of situation. My nose is dripping. I think Baylor's the only one that I have 2 hearts with, so that would make sense. It's the most peculiar thing. I have no idea how he does it, but Baylor's the only one with a supply line in Nemistria. Normally that would drive his prices up. But that man, he's selling his goods for well below the new market value. Do you think he's selling stolen merchandise? What do we think? Do we think he's selling stolen merchandise? Nah, I feel like he's probably fine, right? They're probably fine. Okay. There's blackberries here. Another thing of chestnuts. I feel like I just have to sneeze constantly. Let's donate. There we go. Missing one insect from the deep earth. 2 fish. Doing pretty good. I'll take it. Who was the one that wanted Earth Shroom? I literally saw her just a second ago. So that's her there. Where's the other lady? She's all the way up there. Okay. We'll go up there first. And then we'll go down to see. I guess this is one of the only other ponds, huh? Just looking to see if there was any, what's it called? Any of the flowers out for us. Okay, still in the general store. Ooh. I was like, I definitely know I don't have that one yet. She's still here? Oh no, she moved down there. Okay, great. Oh, she's already on. She's on the move. Try the flower stuff on the water? Maybe a fall thing? What do you mean flower stuff on the water? Oh, like the lily pads and stuff? Those are not, no. Big pond, yeah, those are not. They're there all year round. I picked this up. It's a big book. Oh yeah. Alrighty, now before I forget, let's call everybody in. I forgot to last night. It's this one, right? Yeah. We could, you know, we could just romance the fucking dragon, too. You know? Could always do that. Screw everybody else. We're gonna romance the dragon. Oh, these are big fish. This looks good. I wonder if there'll be more dragons? Maybe. We are earning more of that stuff, aren't we? Like a lot quicker, I feel like. I would like to know what other kind of like spells we can learn, right? Oh, okay. That's an ugly looking fish, I'm not gonna lie. Hey look, a sturgeon! Hey look, a strawberry! Strawberry! I can't. Hoping for some cool spells just outside of farming? Agreed. Ooh, I didn't realize it. Matt would have loved that if he was still with... Yeah. If he was still with us, you're right. I want to know how his Elden Ring speedrun went. I'm not gonna lie. Because I know when I started stream, he was still going, so... Oh, I ran out of energy. Oopsies. Don't mind me. I'm pretty sure he's still going. No way. Oh, he finished. Okay. Tracks a bunch of bugs or fish would be really cool. It would. Or even just like the ability to like put down bait, you know? That would be really nice. co-playing Mystria, but I need everyone to know I've just accomplished a pink cow. Larry and incredible. I love that for you. I haven't started breeding yet. I will eventually, but I'm not there. Oh, it's Landon's birthday. I don't know what he likes, so I'm just gonna give him something random and hope for the best. Gonna give him an apple. I feel like he might like that. You know? Wait, can I sell tools? Like, I have this tool, but I don't... Oh, I can. Let's go. There's like a million colors, more like 12 per animal, but it feels like a million. That's lovely. Alrighty. Call outside. What's up, chicken? Oh, apparently it decided I wanted to go back inside. Alrighty, we're at 11 eggs. I need one more for that little thing. Okay, our cow is definitely grown now. So is it gonna give me milk? It did. Let's go. So then let's go make cheese. Our first attempt at cheese. Ooh. After I do this. Oh, Matt, I was literally just talking about you. Fuck! Okay. Hi, Matt. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello! Welcome on in. How was your Elden Ring speedrun? How did the I saw? Well, obviously it was still going on. Should I? I'm just gonna hold that one, Max. I'm gonna hold that one. I'm gonna hold that Automon message. There you go. Keep it between us. Oops. Too bad. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. My name is Lee. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Fields of Mystery today. I was speedrunning with Matt yesterday. But Stardew Valley speedrunning. And here we are. So welcome on in, gamers. I was literally just asking Max how your speedrun went today, so but also if you need to raid and run, because I know you were live for like 9 hours at least, no worries. Because hot people raid and run and everybody's hot, so there you go. But welcome on in, Raiders. It's nice to have you here. Again, I'm Lee. I play a lot of cozy farming games, and other cozy games. And I also speedrun said cozy games. Most of the time they probably shouldn't be speedrun, but I do it anyways. So, here we are. Welcome on in. Alrighty. We're gonna make some cheese here in a second. I swear, everyone is on this. I've heard good things. How are you liking it? I am obsessed with this game. I will not lie. It is, like, my favorite thing at the current moment. Holy cow, there's so many fish down here. Let's do a little fishing. It's like your classic farming simulator game, right? Plus, all of the characters are very hot. Plus, let's see. What else can I tell you about this game? Plus magic and dragons. And, the fishing and collecting and museum collecting, like Animal Crossing. Smooching farming sim is a great genre, and I like dragons a lot. There you go. That's about right. That sounds about right for this game. Is a smooching farming sim. Got a little treasure box. I do eventually. I wanted to upgrade my fishing rod as well. Is the diving spot available? Yeah. Jump back up. We didn't get any new ocean fish. So I wonder if there's any fall ocean fish. We'll have to see. Oh, that's a new one. Never mind. Got it. We're good. Oh, big fish, big fish, big fish. Get your butt over here. No! Turn, 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 turn. I'm just gonna watch it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I can see it down here still. Come on, come back to the shore. I see you. He's right there. I'm just gonna hold this here. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You're so close. Come on, turn around. Come closer. Please. Turn around. These big ones, the giants, only show up every now and again. AKA meaning, like, if I don't get this right now, I don't know the next time I'll be able to get this. She's all the way down here. Come on. That's fine. Go closer over there, too. Wait, go. Right there. Come on, turn. You're so close. So close. Do not come over this way. Fish, the small one. Big one. Come on, turn to your right. Turn to your right. Turn to your right. Turn to your right. Right there, right there. You're right there. Let's go. We did it. Only took me like fucking 20 minutes. Or all day. To catch a shark. Woo. Alright. Strawberry seeds. Hey look, a strawberry. Was that a baby shark? It is literally, yeah, it's a shark. It is literally a big shark. That I'm about to go put in the museum. Woohoo! Missing one more grass insect. One more fall insect. And a bunch of river fish. Alrighty. I've never looked at what this is. Oh, do not enter. Oh, wait, you can't even... Well, that's why. Me realizing that they haven't even developed that yet. So I would assume that'll probably be coming in the next couple of updates, but... Don't know when. Because I would like to be able to like tour around. If you're gonna give me a museum feature, I want to be able to walk around the museum. Ooh. Aldarian Gauntlet. Or that. Or this. Or. Nothing up there. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go make our first piece of cheese ever. To the mill we go. Oh, I never gave that guy a birthday gift. He's in the bar. Okay, we're fine. Let me also do this. What's up, Mikey? Hello, welcome on in. I would like to upgrade my fishing rod. Now I've got a farther distance as well. Okay. Is this just an ant? Is this an ant? I think it is. Oh, wait. It's all good. What's up, Mikey? Thank you for the 29 months. I truly appreciate it. I guess everybody's talking today, huh? There. Give item. Did he like it? No, never mind. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so to review, I'm betting a dozen roses from the Manor Garden. I've got a silk scarf from the capital. I'll see that, and I bet you the first flesh tea from my own garden. I'll put up a free breakfast, and I'll take the whole pot. Read 'em and weep, guys and gals. Aw, that's cute. Oh, I wanted to make the little... This one. I don't have the cooking skill for that yet. Never mind. I gotta work on my stuff. Oh, I can make coconut milk. I can just practice making stuff. Because we suck at cooking right now. What if we make a roasted corn? We'll do that. There you go, we leveled up. Okay. Can I make that other one now? Do I need level 8 or level 4? I don't remember. 10, just kidding. Nope. Okay, I need to go to the mill. Here. I've never been inside here. We made a bunch of stuff, but I've never been inside here. Kitty. You need 2 milks per cheese? Are you serious? Listen. I don't got a lot of that stuff. Gee, I almost forgot to fish. Did she move yet? Is Lee the gay? Hello. Yes. Whoa. That's so cool. Thank you. Oh, I got like a little bonus thing. I didn't know I got a little bonus thing. Okay, sell the fishing rod. But now I upgraded it. Girl dinner. Yeah, a Kit Kat and a peach Celsius. Oh my god, that is girl dinner. Hello. Girl dinner. It's Devin and Rake. No way. Matt, would you be mad if I sold your soul to a demon for some Kit Kats? Yeah. How's it going, Lee? I had to run and let my dog out. It's going really good. We've made it into fall in Fields of Mystria. Haven't done that yet. Did I let the animals out today? I hope I did. I did. Fudge. Okay. Send inside. Send inside. There we go. But it went really well. Also, how did your Elden Ring speedrun go? How was it? Hopefully it went okay today. For some talkies? Fair. Devin and Rake. Fast-ish. Nice. I'll say for 2 people who haven't speedrun the game before, we did great. Nice. Nice. It needs a touch better routing. Better or worse than your Stardew speedrun yesterday? Let me know. We missed some practice time from me being sick. Okay. That's fair. I think I might go... better. Okay. Alrighty. That's fine, I guess. Because I knew more of what I was doing. That is also fair. Oh, I can harvest these. I didn't know the sweet potatoes were ready to be harvested. Cool. Good. I'm glad. Let me get my chickens and all outside. All outside. Pick up the baby, put down the baby, go inside. I low-key want to get better at speedrunning. You should. Absolutely. Okay, we have enough eggs now. That we can go donate. Speedrunning is a fun time. Highly recommend. I like a lot of the like planning and stuff behind it. All Mario Party 2 minigames win? That's wild. That feels like a lot. Oh hey. Forgot I leveled up. Alrighty. Here we go. Got that. I'm gonna go drop the sweet potato off at the museum. And then we're gonna go to the mines. Because we need more silver. And then we just have to make sure we make it back to hear the town lore. Come here. Oh. Rude. There we go. Oh, no. Yikes. No! Give me this! Get me away! If you cannot tell, I am not very good at combat. But I try really hard. There we go. Thank goodness. Glowing mushroom. There we go. Got it. Just need more silver. But hey, use another one of those. Deep earthworm. So close. Come on. No. Come on, one more time. One more. There we go. Got it. Woohoo! I need 10 stone. I don't have 10 stone. Never mind. There we go. Anything else over out here on this side that we need? Oh, there's a freaking... artifact. Oh, I don't need that one. 3, 2, 1, go. And nope, 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 nope. Okay, go back. And go down. There we go. Next floor. Oh, there's a little teleport area. Okay, where did that fish go? Okay, it's still there, we're good. Right there. Turn around. We need that fish. Okay, just kidding. We don't need that fish. We have already acquired that fish. But that is quite wild how far that how far that reach was. Ooh, no. Got it. Cool. There's this. Let me grab this fish. Come on. And then we'll teleport. Don't need that. Entering the whirlpool. This one here. Pardon me. You stay on that side, gamer. Give offering. Place 10 stone. See you later. Alright, let's see. What's on this side of the whirlpool? Is it the same thing? The same whirlpool. Okay, never mind. Go back. Go all the way back down and around. Never mind. Okay, it's 7 p.m. We'll have to run back in just a second here. Oh, we're on level 48. I would like it if we could find the ladder. Okay, I was just looking. I wanted to see. There we go. Ladder. And I gotta get to the other side. Alrighty, run. Run, 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 run. How do I get out? Oh, there's a whirlpool somewhere. Run, 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 run. I'm sorry. I'm jumping in the water. Whirlpool. And do this and get down the ladder. There we go. 50? Is this not an elevator? Oh, there's a shaft. Okay, it's up there. We're good. Okay, get me out. 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 A rock statue. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go to the bar so that we can learn some lore. Every Friday night. They give us a little bit more lore. Okay, go. Run. Let me also, since we're gonna be over here. Can I do this? Okay, we're almost at level 30, which is the maximum for right now of this. Yeah, I'll take 6 iron ingots, copper ingots. I say we're almost there, and then this is where we're at. Sure, we will aesthetically get a copper bug net. And then aesthetically also get a copper watering can. And then aesthetically get a silver helmet because I don't have one of those yet. Okay, there we go. We've maxed out our 30. We've got to our 30 skill. Oh, I didn't realize there was one that was unidentified that I hadn't donated yet. Okay, to the bar. Alrighty, what do we got? Oh, it is so exciting to welcome you to book club. I ran one in the capital too. I find discussion helps stimulate my mind as I formulate my memoirs. Now let's introduce our first book. Terithia picked Tales of the Sea, a collection of fishy folktales. Tell me about your favorite story. I quite like the Ballad of the Sea Cucumber. For a story with such an adorable premise, the sense of melancholy at the close is what made it stick out in my mind. Oh yeah, I like that one. My favorite one was about the 3 pirates. I had no idea who was going to end up captain in the end. To be frank, I've been on ships like that. I was partial to the Siren's song story. I could relate. I'm not immune to a charming face and a pretty ditty. You'd walk right into the ocean, I suspect. Lucky for me, I'm such a strong swimmer. Maple looks like she's having fun. She spent a while planning her big adventure. Okay, we'll go over here first. I found an old board game in the museum archives. Look at this. Lords of the Land. Can't say I'm familiar with it. It was locked in a chest, which was a bit odd. Anyway, all of the pieces were present and accounted for. Do you suppose we could play it? I might open up a whole new avenue of research. So we each pick a game piece to represent us on the board. Ooh, I want the flower. It's a daffodil mom. And really, that's my game piece. That's me. I suppose I'll be the jester's cat. Now, Island. If there's a jester around these parts, it would be yours truly. This guy just makes puns. When was the last time you even cracked a joke? Perhaps there was a reason this game was locked up. Okay, down here. Hear ye, hear ye. Welcome to Queen Maple's Game of Succession. Each of you is here to vie for a chance to become my heir and one day rule over all of Adaria. Of course, anyone who doesn't become my heir might be put to death if reading old history books has taught me anything. But that's how royalty does it. Who are we to argue with a system of rule thousands of years old? Now, would the members of my court please introduce themselves? This table down here, for anyone that has not played Fields of Mystery yet, it's just a big D&D game. There's been like multiple of it. Okay, thought that was a text message. I'm Lord Beetle, Maple. Do we really have to be put to death if we lose? I don't want to do that. Aw, shucks, little guy. I think Maple, or Queen Maple, is just setting the tone. Lord Hayward wouldn't harm his fellow courtiers. I'm Lord Anvilstrike, and the Queen is right. Only ignominy and death await my foes on the road to becoming heir. Well, maybe just exile. Or some community service hours. I'm Lady Kettle, sister to the Queen. If I win this contest, all of your lives will be spared. Oh, come on, Raina. Raina already has my vote. Too bad this isn't a voting game. As long as we can still be friends afterwards, I guess Lord Beetle is ready to unleash his million-strong bug army. That's the spirit. Wait. Okay, Hayden looks like he has a farmer stand. While everyone down there is playing, we're up here doing the real work. Isn't that right, Dragon Guard recruits? Actually, I was just going to my room. I had a question for Adeline. It's more like I'm here to recruit the Dragon Guard for new duties, like litter pickup. Don't worry, Del. I'm here because I totally believe in the dragon guys. Boy, oh boy. I can't say I'm impressed with the quality of recruits these days. I guess Ulrich will be the only one to hear about the treasure I found. Treasure? 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 Oh, that's cute. Okay. So, as you level up hearts with them, it changes colors. Good to know. You guys have a long way before you're ready to hear about treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Now, Dragon Guard recruits. Move out. Alrighty, go home. It's 11:30. Run! Oh, are my animals still outside? I gotta bring them in. I gotta bring them in. Go get my animals. Is that a bug? Get your booty over here. I don't think I've gotten that one yet. Let's go. Yeah. Bring the animals in. Bring the animals in. Bring the animals in. Bring the animals in. Send inside. Send inside. Okay. Sell what we need to. Alrighty. Got everything. Go to bed. Party. I think I'm gonna play through one more day tonight. And then we'll pick up with more Fields of Mystery not tomorrow, next week. Tomorrow we are doing our four-player, I would assume four-player seeded community center run. I don't know what time. I gotta ask all of the gamers again. Alrighty. Whose birthday? Anybody's? Mary's. I don't know what she likes. I could give her this coconut milk and we just hope for the best. Really? Round rock. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta donate that to the museum. Cranberries. Onion. There we go. Alright, I can sell the onion. But I need the cranberry. Let's take the animals out and then let's go to the fair. And by fair, I mean the market, the Saturday market. We go. After I do this. What else is there? Just one that's at 40, right? She likes sticks? Mary? I'll give her a piece of wood. What do you mean stick? Just wood? Or is there something called us, like, do craft like a stick? Yep, wood or hardwood. Okay, cool. I'll give her a piece of wood. Never mind then. Guess we're fine. Island likes this, right? I'll come back. That's the flower I'm missing. Do 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 do. Thanks, Mary. Anything new? Not really. Just all these haunted attic stuff that I don't like at all. Alrighty, let's see. Any new clothing? Cat ears? That I don't really care for. How about a short pleated skirt? Okay, let's do that. Oh, I gotta change my outfit. I feel like it's now fall. We gotta make our outfit more fall-like. What is this? A fishing vest? Oh. Jacket and tee. Explorer's jacket. Oh, a crop top. Okay. Beekeeper suit. Baseball shirt. No. I hate that. Oh, this is the Harvest Moon overalls. That's really cute. Okay, give me this little jacket. We'll change our... We'll do that kind of skirt. And then we got some new shoes to wear. There we go. Let's change our little hairpiece. That's cute. Here's our little fall outfit. Okay, yeah, those ribbons are too big. That's a big bow. I don't really want that. Those, yeah. I'm good without those. No. The beret. The beret is definitely where it's at. Yeah, the beret. That's cute! Look at our little fall outfit! Tea with lemon? Yeah, I want that recipe. There's little stars? I want the little stars. Okay. Did I just spend a bunch of money on cosmetic items? Absolutely, I did. Do I care that I did that? Nope. I gotta go turn this in. Wait, can I wear the... That's also cute. Okay. Little bray. Museum first. I'm gonna go back and give something to Adeline. Alrighty. Donate. Fall insects are done. I'm missing one more flower. One more deep earth artifact. And then those crops that we're waiting on. Beautiful. What do we get? Beekeeper's boots. Okay. And what are my quests right now? I'm a little confused. Those ones. Okay. For Heather, I got that. Rosemary. And a striped bass. I don't remember where that is. She's up here. There we go. Turn in request. Thank you. I'm not entirely broke. Is what that is. I think I'm gonna try and do a little bit more fishing. Ooh, hello. Haha! It did work this time. Oh, we got some flour. Alrighty. Okay. Already got that one. And now we can also reach all the way across the river with our fishing rod, which is really nice. Nice. Piece of wood. More fishing. Fishing is my favorite thing in this game, if you can't tell. You were seriously just looking at it. There we go. Just like how fishing is my favorite in Stardew. It's also my favorite in this game too. Okay, another sturgeon. Go this way. Okay. Turn the F around, buddy. Alright, just another sturgeon. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go for a couple of the pond fish now. We haven't done any fall pond fishing yet. There's a new one. Oh, just kidding. Never mind. I have already caught a frog. I didn't realize I had already caught one. My bad. Turn around, please. Ooh, treasure chest. Sure. Why not? on, buddy. Or not. Never mind. Just go farther into the... Turn, 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 turn. Finally. Oh, my goodness. And it's just a turtle. Okay. It's fine. You're right there. I would have gotten even more mad. Okay, no new pond ones yet. Oh, I have no energy. There's a new one. A little rainbow trout. One more fish. And a turtle. Which we already have. And a whale. Still looking for one flower we haven't collected yet. I don't know where that flower is. I'm still looking for one flower. And I've searched in like every section. Which is a little upsetting, especially if I will just have to rely on Baylor's cart to give it to us. Alrighty, bedtime. Okay, save everything else. Alrighty, just kidding. Let me go sell these apples as well. And then I will have to, when we come back to this, I will have to clean up my farm. It's a little messy. But we've got a cute little fall outfit on, and I'm ecstatic about it, so there we go. Alrighty, gamers. We are going to call it there for the evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me make sure to save. Ooh, we leveled up. And it looks like we got a new, like, path. That's cool. Only 14 more levels? Wild. Make sure we've saved. There we go. Let me see who is live and who we can go hang out with today. And then we will be live again tomorrow. Doing at some point. It might be a little bit earlier, or later in the day. Who knows? Depending on when everybody else can do the 4-player stuff. So there you go. We're gonna go raid Millie. Millie's currently live, playing some Fields of Mystria as well. Millie as in Millie Buns. Oh, I added in one too many L's. Millie. It looks like she just started a little bit ago, so we'll head over in that direction. Alrighty. Here is our 2 raid messages. The first one is for subscribers, and the second one is for followers, because regardless, we love to go and spread the love on to more people. Oh, she just started fall 2, so she's in fall 5, so that's exciting. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you all so much for the raids as well today. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll be live again tomorrow. And then Flame Fatales is on Saturday. Wild. We'll be back on the Games Done Quick channel. So, alrighty. I will catch you all very, very soon. And by soon, I mean tomorrow. Goodbye. You can hear it in my voice. I'm so tired. Goodbye.